Hi, this is Rochelle. Now let me tell you something, okay? This is another episode of Smart, Stupid, where I find someone who thought they had a good idea and implemented that idea, and then I laugh my ever-loving laugh off when they blow up in their face. Okay, so I'm almost positive this is episode 10, but I wouldn't lay money on it. All right, have you ever sat back as a corporation and wondered to yourself, how can I piss off my customer base today? Well, Royal Caribbean did. And boy, when they did, they nailed it. All right. So back in the Obama administration, when we, the well-meaning poor, were living through these hard economic times, we were really pinching our pennies because we were living about 4 minutes away from a box. But the people who did have a little bit of disposable income were not taking the staycations that you and I were. They were spending that money and they were going on their cruises. But they weren't being risky about it. They were doing their tried and trues. And this is when a lot of people got to be preferred customers and hit the Royal Caribbean Diamond class. And Diamond class is then when people were between 15 and 25 cruises. Royal Caribbean said, thanks, but we also need to boost our profits because we're not getting enough people on the cruise ship industry. What's a good way to do that? I got it. Let's cut out our Diamond Cruise preferred customer package privileges. Let's do away with it. They don't need that anymore. We're just going to get rid of it. So everyone who was a Diamond Cruise customer, they lost their cocktails. I know. They lost their concierge, and Lord love them, they lost their morning coffee. I know. And just let that absorb for a minute. So as you can imagine, the loyal customers of Royal Caribbean were like, WTF, this totally sucks. And they protested. They wrote, they called, they emailed, they tweeted, they did everything they could. And eventually, they got their rights restored. Mostly. They did it enough so that they were satisfied and started cruising again. I don't want to get into the politics. I wouldn't have caved myself. But speaking of loyalty, you and I can have that cup of coffee aboard the Margaritaville, and we can discuss this and how to improve other aspects of the cruising industry. You and I, because I know you know. You are not smart, stupid. You are smart. Buy me the coffee, like, and subscribe.